All right. Ooh, everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. Is it live? Are we live? Are we live? It's looking like it. Looking like it. We live. Are things popping off? Things popping off now? Should be popping up. Ooh, look at that. We are now live. Okay. So it's been a rough week. It's been a rough week already right off the bat. All right. Yeah. Blaze, what's up? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Yeah, luckily internet's back up and going, so we don't got to worry about that no more. We're going to stream tonight, streaming a completely different game. It's called The Last Caretaker. Buddy of mine. Yeah, that's right. I got friends in real life. I don't have just you guys. I know people. But yeah, no. Buddy of mine recommended me this game and was like, dude, you got to try it out. He's like, I speak highly or poorly of some games. He was like, still in early access, and I'm like, well, that's just how today is anyway. Games are in early access all the time, just to get it out to us people so we can enjoy it and like it and either complain about it or actually fully enjoy it or not. He was like, no, man, you gotta check this out. It's actually really good, even though it's in early stages of development and everything. Oh no, it's good. It's good to go. So it's called The Last Caretaker. It is on Steam and it's on the Epic Game Launcher. I am not sponsored or anything of that, so like, it's no affiliate links whatsoever. But this game is awesome. I've played a bit, but we're starting a whole new fresh save. Fresh save. Completely fresh. Brand spanking new. Starting off right off the bat. And yeah. So without further ado, everything looks good. Audios are checking out good. Music seems to be good. All right, cool. No complaints yet. Okay, we are in this. If you're into other games, you should definitely try Fever Meme on stream. It's a solo game. Well, The Last Caretaker actually is a solo game. So, of course, I have played this a bit. So there are some things that I already know, like what to do, especially in the starting area. And yeah, we have no power, but we do have a flashy lighty. And we got to get power to this area. So, ooh. Bring this place back to life. You got it, lady. So what we need to do is we need to get some cables and we need to hook it up from the battery to here and turn the breaker on. Now, so we came out of this room. We're going to be just like basically grabbing everything and looting everything because we need all of these resources. Well, I will definitely look into that game. Thanks for the recommendation. I will look into it. Oh, poor buddy. But essentially, what this game is if you don't know what this game is, that essentially it's on Steam for like $5. All right, I'll look into it. But we got power now, so everything is turned on, so we can turn our flashlight off, because of course we do have a power bar and a health bar. So that's something to keep in mind with this game. So we got to go to the docking hangar. But anyway, I'm going to take a moment here just to kind of explain some things while I loot up some stuff. We're definitely taking those items there. I think I've grabbed everything that I can actually loot as of right now. There's nothing over here, nothing over here. Okay, cool. Now we open up this door. So essentially, what's up with this game is that the world got flooded, completely flooded, all right? And humanity escaped and went up into space, all right? And then left robots basically behind on Earth, okay? Oh, buddy, you were trying to reach for power and you completely missed it. Oh, poor thing. I can't open up those. It'd be cool to open those up, but can't do that just yet. All right. We can open that. Not turning that on. This gives us life, because of course our life is on. But anyway, back to the actual like story of this game. And it's humanity is up in space. Okay. We're gonna actually just turn these lights off. And if I hit that, it's just going to start playing some sounds and stuff, which Which, if anybody can recognize that voice, huh? If anybody recalls Achievement Hunter back in the day, it is, I can't remember, and I can't really say his last name, but it's Jack Pellara, something, I don't know, whatever. Back in the day of Achievement Hunter, Jack is a part of this project, so it makes me even more excited and happy to hear his voice throughout this game and that he's a part of this project. It makes me really want to play this game even further, and just, like, I'm loving this game, like, highly recommend it. Oh, it's so fun. But essentially, so yeah, humanity went up into space. They left robots behind to take care of Earth, all that, blah, blah, blah. And apparently it's difficult due to science reasons. And it's actually kind of explained at some points in this through little like sounds and stuff. But essentially, that it's difficult to recreate human life up in space. So us robots, us caretakers, are here to basically recreate human life and then send them up into space. I totally messed that up, but all right, cool. I should have used that thing, but ooh, a tree, some power batteries. We need that. Because yeah, the top bar is not like stamina, it's base. Ooh, it is our power. So like we're a robot, all right? So the blue bar is essentially like our energy. The green bar is obviously our health. If we run low on power, because of course we're a robot, if our power runs out, then we start to take health, okay? Our battery starts to fail, all of that good stuff, okay? So we end up dying. And the green bar, obviously health, you take damage, whatever. And then there's these like things all around everywhere that we're supposed to like annihilate. And it's been like hundreds of years since the last caretaker was like up and about and around and everything. And I am the last caretaker that happened to just like reboot all of a sudden, just randomly. So like all of these robots that you're seeing around, they were caretakers of the planet and like trying to recreate human life down here and send the human lives basically back up to back up into space. And right now the lady's just explaining that this is our like our base is a boat. So we got to make sure that we have fuel at all times. We got to make sure that we have power going to it. There's a bunch of different crafting stations and all of that. Like, oh, I am loving this game, I tell you. And there's all kinds of loot and stuff around everywhere. And there are very important things for like scrapping to get, basically like you scrap things to get materials to craft other things and to advance forward and such, which from my first playthrough, I've learned that what we're going to do is try to salvage everything possible from this area before we even set sail. Okay? All right, we have now reached level 2, and then here's your inventory right here. It's like, so like these parts here is what we get for like crafting and everything that we get from an actual machine called a recycler. Then there's these parts here, which is what we've been picking up. It's like broken glass, metal scraps, some wire scraps, plastic scraps, and then bioorganic stuff. Very important for future things. So we use bioorganic matter to make like fuel and all that other stuff. And then all of this is basically our crafting ingredients. So here we have skill tree. Well, it's like if you ever played Arc Raiders. They're Arc Raiders, not Arc Raiders. Arc, the dinosaur survival crafting game. Same system, point-based to unlock blueprints. So, of course, right off the bat, we have a couple of freebies, which are basic electric engine cylinders, and then we also have this dismantle tool. This dismantle tool actually allows us to come up to these items like this specifically. That, okay, dismantle it. It's going to cost me battery, so my power, but I'm going to get one metal scrap and one plastic scrap. And all you got to do is just hold down the mount. The left mouse, obviously, your primary action button, and then bada bing, bada boom. And those items are now in our inventory. So each level up, we get a different amount of like unused skill points. Basically, it's blueprint points. So definitely right off the bat, what I need to do is I want to learn how to craft the cable, this electrical cable extender, and then solar panel. Well, it's, Lumi light. It's basically a solar panel. And as each level up, we get unlocked. Same principle as Survival Arc, if y'all ever played it. And then enhancers. This is basically like any kind of point-based attributes in the sense. So like if you ever played like Fallout or any like RPG games that it's like, oh, I want to boost my stamina, or I want to boost my health right now, or my carrying capacity. That's how all of this is. One main thing is pressure, because there is diving in this game for uncovering secrets. Because again, the Earth, the globe itself got flooded. All of humanity's gone up in space. There are like ports and docks and everything that's like left about from the humans, but they're up there in space. And us, which is us right here, over here in the corner, that's me. That's who we are. So things to keep in mind that like looking at these things is vitality, increase your health. Engineering, build time reduced by 0.5% and consumption by 0.5%. Craft time is reduced by 0.5% and consumption by 0.5%. So each point is going to reduce and increase. Well, actually, no, it's just completely reducing everything. So it's like it's easier and faster to build things and takes less time and all this and that and everything. It takes less things to build stuff. Halt mastery, obviously, increase carry weight by 1 kilogram for each point that I spend. I can carry lifting capacity by 1% and efficiency by 1%. So it saves on power, and I'm able to pick up heavier things. Battery, of course, just increases internal battery capacity by 20 watts per level, per point put into it. Pressure, we already talked about. Scrapper, faster and more efficient repairing by 0.5% and dismantling by 0.5%. So with the scrapper tool that I just used, we'd be able to scrap through things a lot faster and more efficient and not use as much power. Power management, optimize electricity usage by negative 0.5%. So by this is essentially reduces like how we consume. Because right now, as we're standing here, we're consuming negative 250-ish watts. And the more that I put into it, which of course I only have 5, I have 5 left, but I put 5 into here. So as of right now, consumption is negative 0.25% less. So if we look down here, it's starting to drop lower of power consumption of what we're using. And then field medic boost transfer speed of electricity and health by 2.5%. Shock observer, which I'm so happy this is in the game, basically decreases fall damage by 0.5%. So what I want to do essentially is I want to improve my battery capacity. I want to up the weight. I want to do vitality, so give myself a little bit more health. Lily, hey, what's going on? Ooh, you home now? Does that mean my Shamrock Shake's about to be delivered? And then my straw. Oh my God, you are the best. Shamrock Shakes are back at McDonald's, everybody. If you haven't gotten one, make sure to get one. I can't even get the straw out of the wrapper. There we go. I got it. Oh, so good. Thank you. I don't know if you wanted it or not. Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. So we have 2 points left to use now. So I put one into battery, one into hauling, one into vitality. I think, honestly, scrapping, because we're going to put 2 points into scrapper, because we're going to be scrapping quite a bit right now to get things rocking and rolling, to get onto the boat and get things better off, because I've learned a lot. Here is our building, basically our crafting table of like relating to like Minecraft. That here I can craft everything inside basically my own pockets, my own body, whatever. However, it does use up my power as I craft things, and it comes up in a queue down over here in this screen. Yeah, like again, it takes up power. Over here, we got quests, tasks. There's no active tasks just yet. Go to a build tab and assign an item to start tracking tasks, whatever. So basically, like what you want to do and everything, you task it to be in here. Vault, I am assuming this is basically like achievement in the sense. So like, yeah, number of humans grown, progression, character level progression. I'm assuming this is like achievements in that sense. But as of right now, we are at 35.2 out of 101 kilogram capacity. So we're carrying 34.9%. That's how heavy we are. And then what I need to do is actually add this to hotbar selection 1. And then that can be 2. And then that will be 3. And then actually we need to just clear that completely and we'll add that one. There we go. So now every time that I hit number 5, my scrapper comes up, hit 5 again, it dismantles. I hit number 6, my wrench comes up to repair things. 7 is flashlight. 6 puts it away. 1 would be gun. I don't have a gun. 2 would be my secondary gun. I don't have a gun. 3 is explosive. 4 is offhand. Basically, I usually put my batteries in there. However, that's not the case. I don't have any batteries on me, but right now we're definitely going to be getting our hands on some of these robot dudes. Like that. Like it took a good chunk. It took a good chunk of my power out of me doing some of this, these dismantling things. Which plastic? I know I'm going to need a lot of plastic for, and it's going to take 40 watts. And look at that. So we are now low on battery. And I should have definitely made sure to get some power up and going in here. So what we're going to do is actually add to holster number 4 and put these little tiny basically like AA batteries or even like D batteries. And basically it's just like little health pods. All power pods. And we're just going to boost, or we're just going to cook right through all of these and get our power back up. All right, we're almost back up to complete max, and of course, this door, there's no power to here. There's no power in here. Which we got to get into this room. This room is very important. It powers up the rest of the dock bay. So we got to get in here, which what we have to do is we're going to follow these glow sticks, but we're going to go up into this vent. And we're going to loot things. Going to turn. Oh, flashlight is now that button. It's normally default in the 6th hotbar. But what we're going to do is we're going to hook this up to here. We're going to just start looting a bunch of things that we are able to loot and grab because we're going to need all of this stuff. We're going to need all of this. I left prematurely on my first go about. And where is this cable going? Oh my lord. Yeah, you know what? We're actually going to not go to the roof. And we're going to reel in this entire cable. Because I want this cable. And I totally did not take this on my first go about. And we definitely are going to need as many cables as possible. Which as of right now, we're looking good. We can't go into here, which we'll be able to top off our health. There's some loot in there and a save port. So we'll be able to actually save more. There's some more electrical cables, a bunch of random garbage all over the place. So now if we hook into... Actually, we will hook into here. And we're going to put it into there. Then we're going to run a cable from here. Put it to here. We're not going to equalize. We are going to drain. And we are going to drain. So it's going to go into here. It's going to go into here. However, I need to repair this, which we have the iron. We have 7 out of the 4 iron that's actually required. So we're going to hold down our primary mouse button, usually the left. And we're going to repair this thing. So now that it is repaired, we will put our tools away, flick the breaker on. And voila. There's a better view of the old Bessie right there, our boat. It's good to go. But I'm going to be grabbing a bunch of stuff. And we're going to throw it onto the ship because we're going to be scrapping it. God, that poster scares me every time. Did I overshoot? I overshoot. It's on the bow of the deck now. But okay, cool. We can open up this pod. We can get some of our health back. Perfect. And we're going to do a backup. It's going to be backup slot 2 because my first one is of my own playthrough, which that's probably just going to be for my own testings and stuff and what I want to do on my own time being. And this is going to be dedicated just for us. Backup slot 2. Definitely one thing that I overlooked my first go-abouts of this was duffel bags. They give a lot of fabric, and you need fabric for quite a bit of things. I feel like I'm overshooting stuff. I am. It is going on the bow of the deck. That's fine. That is fine. I got everything out of this room. Correctamundo. Chairs are also good for fabric. We need a lot of fabric, like I said. And honestly, some of these things, I can easily pick them up and throw them down onto the ship. Because we actually have components on our ship to do all of this stuff for us. Oh, this is heavy. Oh, I don't even need to throw it. I just need to launch it off the top here. Big old steel pole for metal scrapping. Nailed it. All right. And then that drops a ladder to go all the way down if we want to come back up here. And I think... yeah, this was... yeah, so that way we didn't have to go through the vent. Ooh, I missed some things. Ooh. Now we come back down here. And we can open up this door. And what we do is we come into here. We're going to start looting things. Everything that's lootable, we're going to make sure that we're going to scrap the crap. Ooh, even teddy bears. We got to collect teddy bears. It's just a thing. So what we're going to do is this machine. Yeah, this is the machine I want. That is going to power it up. We're going to turn the lights on in this room, and then we're just going to start throwing crap into here because we're going to start recycling things. Everything possible. And we can even open up this menu, and we're going to dump all of our garbage in here just to start recycling crap. Because everything's getting recycled, because we need all of these recycling things too. The shaking my head was because there was there was a surprise guest in here that I was surprised to be in my office. And of course, we gather up all of these materials and stuff as we scrap. We can even launch things from afar into the scrapper, so we don't even need to get like right up close, especially things that we're picking up that we can just throw right on in. I wish I actually had a scanner tool because I would be able to like scan these things and I'd be able to recreate them as like decorations to be on our boat. But of course, got to get the points, got to unlock things, got to make it happen, got to make it work, got to make it do. But we are getting a lot of good things. A lot of things that we are going to need that's going to help out Future Q a lot better that I really should have done prior, but I never did. And as we're picking up all of this stuff, look at that. We are now level 3. So we come in here into skills, and let's see here. I need to actually unlock these. That. And I think for right now I'm good because this is a glow stick, don't really need it. Small battery canisters, don't really need those right now. I can wait till I get another level up, and plus saving these points is going to be your best friend. I made the mistake of just starting to unlock literally everything as I go, like dumping points into here, which I don't need these just yet. That's not a thing right now. Because plus I got a bunch of these lying around everywhere. But we need solar and wind power. We need storage. We got flashlight wrench. We have a basic electric engine cylinder, which those aren't difficult to make. And then this is a diesel engine cylinder. However, I don't really need those right now because I'm going to find some right around this area. But what we need to do is, I can't pick that up, but we do have enhancers. So I want to increase this to 5. And I want to see if I can pick this up to throw it in. Nope, I can't. Not quite yet. I want to... Power management, I want to get that up a bit more. And so we have 10 points left. Battery. What's our battery at? So our power management as of right now is at negative 1.2 kilowatts. So that's good. And our battery is 0.5. So if we put one more point into here, what does that do? Okay, so 2 points bumps us up 0.1. Or not. Okay. Well, 7's a good point. Scrapper, I want to just unload into that. So we have 6 there. I can't pick that up just yet, but we're going to get out our scrapping tool and we're going to scrap the crap out of this. Open this up, dump any garbage that we have in going into there. Tables, I can pick these up. They can go right in. Perfect. We're going to grab this stuff because, of course, we get experience points for this. We get experience for breaking things down with our tool. We're going to grab some of these things out here in the aisle. Well, out here in this room. Because we need to scrap all of this stuff. I'm going to pick up things that I can. Ooh, I can pick this up. Because these are small boxes. Oh, I just totally missed that entirely. And I'm going to, which we can connect ourselves to this. And we're going to change this because there's 3 different formats. There's draining power, so putting power into something or pulling out of. And then there's equalizing, which equalizing is just what it is. It's just balancing out. So we have this still running. We're going to grab some of these things here. And now we're going to go to, oh, no, we're going to pull this panel. Can I rotate this the way that I want to rotate it? Apparently not. That's fine. Okay. So we have a duffel bag, which we need to get onto our boat. So we need to scrap the crap out of all that to get the fabric things that we need. Other things up here? Nope, but there is like stuff all over the place that we need to make sure that we're getting. And we have a recycler actually on our ship, so that's great. These little power batteries, which are great for us to keep in our pockets. These rings are heavy. We can even customize our ship to the point of like doing like painting and stuff like that. Oh, it's amazing. But I want to get a bunch of resources onto the boat. I want to scrap a bunch of stuff so that way I can be more prepared leaving here. Because once we leave here, we're not going to come back. I mean, we can come back. You can always come back. But if I don't have to, then I'm not going to. And it's also best to scrap the robots because they have a bunch of good stuff on them that we're going to need for a bunch of stuff. I can't pick those up. No, those things are too heavy. All right. And that's too heavy for me to carry, but we're going to come back into here because there's all kinds of goodies back here. And we are now cucumbered. So that's why I wanted to unlock the storage as early as possible. So we're going to go to our boat and we're going to start making some storage because there are other things that we need to do on our boat. Which we're going to grab this anchor cable and we're going to put it here because it's going to pull our boat in nice and close right here to the harbor. Or right here to the port. This is a fuel cell. We're going to need this because we need fuel actually into our ship, which we're going to overload it. And then in here is where my last go. I've been actually building, is where I've been building my storage. So we're going to go into here. We're going to go into build and then our Durapack. We're going to right click it and then click the build. This game looks fun. It is fun. And we're going to fabricate and we're going to confirm. And then we're going to do another one because I know, yeah, we'll do 3 right off the bat. So now we need to make 2 alloy frames and a display screen. So if we go into here and we can even right click on this and we can do add all parts to queue. Which I haven't hit that button before. I'm wondering if it's going to make all the things. Seems complex though. It's not really complex. There's just a lot of scrapping and crafting really. And I've learned a lot in my first run, so I'm a little bit more prepared than the average Joe that'd be booting it up right now. So, all right, so we're building one right now, so we need to get the other parts crafted so we can build our second and third one. So that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to unload our inventory, and then we're going to continue looting and scrapping. Because I want to get a handle. I've learned a big mistake is that I did not take the time to loot everything in this starter hangar. Basically your start point to tutorial zone before leaving. And I ended up running out of power, electricity on my boat. And at the first quest, quote unquote, that you have to do in this. So I've literally been sitting there waiting for wind turbines and solar panels to recharge my boat. It's kind of ridiculous. So what we're going to do, just to kind of keep things a bit organized, is that we're going to put our like human-ish items in here. So like our teddy bears and stuff in that sense. Paint, we're going to throw that in there. Bio stuff, glow stick, which I'm pretty sure we can scrap that. And then in here, we're going to deposit these materials, which these things are extremely heavy. And as you can see, we're almost filling up this entire storage completely. So that's why I did another one. Huh. These are... Oh, okay. I had them facing the other way on my other one. You said this is single player, correct? Yes, this is a single player. It's single player only right now. But the other thing is that we need to get power hooked into this. So we have all of these things. Which I never realized that I could actually carry those things. Never realized it. But we're going to hook this thing up, this battery up, and then we're going to run down here. And we're going to charge our boat. Now, there are things down here that we need to repair, and we need to open up this door. And if we look at any of these blue pod things, so right now our battery is being charged up. Our boat has a medium battery size, so we're at 5.4 kilowatts out of 6.0 kilowatts. So right now we need to repair this thing, so we need to get our wrench out, which we have everything needed to repair our engine before we can go anywhere. And voila, our engine bay is repaired. We put these little pods in here, which are diesel engine cylinder. Then we have this back room for like extra storage things. And then this here is our onboard scrapper. However, we are a bit low-ish on power at the current moment. So I completely had drained that power source. And is there another... Is that the only power source here? So we are low. We're not filled up. However, our fuel, we are full. But there is still a bunch of loot that we need. Okay, we are now overly cucumbered again. So in here is not the right things. And then if we hit J, we can actually deposit similar items, but there's nothing in here of similar items to deposit. This needs to go downstairs, down below deck to be put onto our electric motel. So now we have two. Electric engine cylinder, we have two of them, and we only have one of those. Now, what I want to do and what I've learned is that I want to get up onto the roof, which we can just jump up and climb up here, which I didn't. Oh, I guess I threw this stuff up here, which we can actually just drop that down below. What I want to do is go into build, and we're going to set up some wind turbines before we even take off. And I want to make sure that it's looking good. Oh, no. Hit Q to cancel that. That one is fine because of how the port is facing out. Yeah, these are called whispers, but they're just wind turbines. And I want to rotate it to face the same direction. Fabricate, confirm. And then we're going to come out one more. Fabricate, confirm. Fabricate, confirm. Can I do a fifth one? Nope. So we're going to have 4 of these bad Larrys. Now, in order to craft these, we need a turbine blade, a connector ports, and alloy frame. So we go into build, and then we click here, add missing parts to queue. And now we're going to start making these, and then it's going to start actually like fully building these wind turbines. Then we're going to hook the wind turbines up to the boat. So that way we have power regenerating as we first take off. Because that was my biggest mistake, is not setting up any backup power, any like generative, any way to generate power. Oh, I forgot about how good Shamrock Shakes are. So we have all of these going on in our queue. And then if I do, I'm just going to do it one at a time, just to make sure that we're crafting the right amount of things, doing the right amount of stuff. So we got that going. Now we need to do the other ones. Add missing parts to queue. From the UK here and no idea what Shamrock Shake is. You don't know about Shamrock Shakes? Okay, so basically it's just a mint. It's a mint shake from McDonald's that it only comes out in March. But I mean, we're in February, so they kind of like bring it. It's almost like they bring them back, and it's a seasonal thing. They seem to only bring it back a little bit before March and a little bit after March, or they stop like right towards the end of March. But oh my god, they're so good. It's like the McRib. Oh, when they bring back the McRib, oh, I am all over that. Perfect. Now we're on our last one here. Add missing parts to queue. We're going to generate that. And as you can see, our power is going down in our robot, in ourself, because we're crafting these things within ourselves, however way that it is, whatever. And we're just waiting on the alloy frame. The green is bioluminescent. It is, but it's so good. Okay, so we have 5 of these bad Larrys. Now, what we need, the thing is I wish that there was a bigger coupler thing. Because it's a water cable extender. Do we actually, at some point... Ooh, those are big solar panels. Ooh, I gotta get to level 13 for those bad Larrys. And then, oh, 25 is max level. Okay. Are there bigger... I'm not seeing if there is... No, that's just a palette thing to make. So is it just mint flavored then, or does it have secondary flavors like apple or lime? No, it's just mint. That's all it really is. It's just a mint milkshake. But it's so good. Basic standing light, fabricator. Okay. And I want to make a couple of these. Far back can you go? And actually, I want to have the electric port here. Confirm. Confirm. And confirm. So we're going to do 3 solar panels. We're going to come back here into build, add missing parts to queue. So we're making a solar cell, connecting ports, and alloy frame, which I got to keep an eye on my power because it is going down with each one that we do. So we're going to have to top off our power here in just a second, just to make sure that we have enough power to create these things. And then we're going to hook everything up so that way we're good to go, and then we can start sailing the open waters. So now we're going to go back into build and... Ooh, are we missing parts? Nope. I don't know if we're missing ingredients. Which I'm going to add this to hotbar 4, and I'm just going to start powering myself back up here because we are getting low. Okay, now we can resume our crafting. Now we just need to, we're missing materials. So what are we missing for alloy frame? We need plastic. Spearmint, peppermint, wintergreen, menthol. There's too many types of mint. I think it's like spearmint, I guess. Which we're going to hook up our scrapper-doo. And we're going to start unloading things so we can get more ingredients. So we need as much items and as much things scrapped as possible so we can get rocking and rolling here. I also love how there's actual, like, physics in this, and that, like, if something heavy is wedged behind something else that's also heavy, then you're not going to be able to, like, easily pick it up. So that's even, that's cool as well. All right. Now we're going to shut this down because we're not going to consume power as we're trying to do things. We're going to get back up here, get back up onto the roof. Go back into build solar panel, add missing parts to Q. Q. That's like, that's my name. I think it's peppermint. Spearmint. No, it's like wintergreen. Maybe spear. No, winter. I don't really know. Ooh, we do have everything. Maybe. Yes, we do. So now we can make our third and final solar panel. I like the physics of the cables, to be fair. It's done really well. Yes, it is. So, we're going to hook everything up, and then we're going to run power to down here. The tricky part is we need to get everything connected in a way to be hooked up into running into... Can I really? I can put it there, but not there. Requires a flat surface. Okay. Fabricate, confirm. So then, what we're going to then do is we're going to cancel this. I hate that it's not central. Yeah, I can't do it like that. I wish I could. So, now, we get back up onto the roof. Oh, I might have messed this up. Okay, that may not actually work as I would like it to. Okay, but first we just got to get. Or maybe I can actually do it over here. So let's do this instead. We're going to, first off, we need to get things connected together. So we're going to draw, because we have things here. So we'll go into build and we're going to build this. Right here, we're going to fabricate confirm. Hit Q to cancel, and we're going to hook into here. We're going to take this, hook it into there, take that, put it into there. Then we're going to do another one right here. Confirm that. That's going to go into here. That's going to go into there. That's going to go into... Nope, I lied. That's going to go there. And then we're going to make sure that's doing that. And then we're going to do that. Okay, so far, cable management looks okay. And now we need another one. Here. That's going to get hooked into here. I need to make sure that I prioritize the connection to here. That's going to go into here. And then... what are we missing? We need plastic. This gives us plastic. We need more things of plasticky materials. Get all of these items closer. Everything is getting crushed and into crafting ingredients that we are going to be needing. That we're just going to basically like burn through all of this stuff. So unless I don't have any trash in me because I haven't scrapped or picked up stuff. So that's fine, 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 fine. Okay, so now we just need to do one more. Wrongo that way. Okay, so these are going in. Those three are going in. Those three are going in. In. And then if I do... I go into build. I build another one. And then if I rotate... Or would it be better to be on a... Yeah, no, I didn't want to fall all the way down there, Chief. Oh, I didn't realize I could Ooh. Okay, but we're going to put snapping back on, and then we're going to build it there. Because we need to make sure that we hook that into there, that's into there. That way. And then if I build another one of these, but I put it here. Okay. Oh, crap. That's fine. We'll go into there going out. And then if I come up and around and then hook into there, going in, there isn't a door to shut, but we have power hooked up. So as we start going out, we go out into the real world, we're going to see that this will generate us power and our boat will slowly but surely get more power over time because we're now down to 5 kilowatts. So now it's time for more looting and more scrapping to get more resources. Because that's the name of this game. It's just getting a bunch of crafting resources. It's a lot of like chill, slowing down and gathering up resources and scrapping everything to get crafting items. And eventually we just make a giant mess. So I think that's just about... Nope, I got plenty of other things. Oh, we got another diesel engine cell. Oh, nope. Go in the hole. There we go. And then like everything that we see over here, oh yeah, we're taking, we're scrapping. Which actually... I kind of want to get, would you recommend this game to anyone else? I mean, yeah, of course, and anybody. I like, this game is a lot of fun. And I hear that beds are really, really good. You get a lot of fabric from them. All right, we are a bit low. So what we're going to do is we're going to power ourselves up. Which we do take quite a bit of our battery off of our boat. Ooh. You get too grindy for resources. I mean, like, okay, so the choice of being grindy or not in this game, it's really up to you. Like if you want to spend more time being more grindy, it's all on you. I love these type of games. And with this game basically being like, okay, cool, we're going to explore and we're going to adventure for a little bit, then we're going to stop and do some looting and resource gathering. Oh yeah. These are the things I really like about like games like this is that if you want to, it's like really, really more open. It's really more, it's sandboxy in a fun, good way. Well, I mean, a lot of sandbox games are in this sense. Which, where are we at? We're at 222. All right, we're going to turn that off. And I want to come into here and I want to unload resources. So hit J to unload similar items. That storage chest is full. Similar items. Deposit all of our crafting materials. And then what I want to do is drop, 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 and drop. Ooh, we just hit our follower goal. All right. Zapper, what's going on, my guy? Hey, welcome on in. Oh, I totally forgot to switch this over. Thank you for the follow, Zapper. Greatly appreciate it. Playing a little bit of The Last Caretaker here. I've learned a lot in my own playing. A good friend of mine recommended me this game, and it's honestly, truly a fun game. I highly recommend it. It's on Steam and it's on the Epic Game Launcher. There's no affiliate link code, so there's not like any discount or anything. I'm not like in that sense of very popular with stuff, but it's a really, 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 really fun game. Can't wait for Saturday. Dude, neither can I. Last backup was 42 minutes ago. Ooh. Backup saved. All right. There are some dad things that I need to do. I am going to do said few dad things, which this is empty, isn't it? Oh my lord. It is empty, empty, empty. Which we need to reel that up. And then we have some other items that we got to do. I'm going to, I don't know if I will be back in the sense of like we'll stream a little bit later here, but seen this game before, I think. What's the game? Wait, what's Saturday? Oh yeah, Saturday is launch of Craftiverse Season 3, so we're all getting excited and pumped over in Craftiverse for that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. I got some dad stuff to do and everything. I know that we're getting a bunch of people coming in right now. I'm sorry for this. This was also an unscheduled stream because I wasn't able to stream last night, but we will be coming back definitely tomorrow night. As far as later on here, like in the next hour or so, maybe, maybe not. Maybe we'll hit the open waters tonight, or we'll wait for tomorrow to hit the open roads. That I'm not entirely sure. And I just realized that we haven't had music for a little bit. Why is that? Okay. I don't know why. When did the music stop playing? I didn't even realize it. Oh yeah, it's also my birthday this Saturday, so stay tuned for that. We gotta make sure that we get people in and we gotta get people there, so I might stream. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to stream actual launch day. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. Wait, your birthday's this Saturday, Zapper? Is it really your birthday this Saturday? Don't be messing with me, man. Is it? Is it for real? Dude, that's awesome. I share a birthday with somebody. Oh, that's really cool. I mean, I know, of course, there's people out there in the world, but to know somebody that we share the same birthday, you have certificate to prove it. I do too, but I don't know where mine is, and I'm not going to show it anyway. But more than likely, we'll be back here tomorrow. And we're going to hit the open waters, and we're going to do some fun things within the caretaker. I feel like this is going to be a good, fun game to do outside of Craftiverse. Obviously, I want to be focusing on Craftiverse quite a bit, and I've even scheduled some days off of my big boy job to be able to spend more time doing this fun stuff. So, anyway, of course, I have a bunch of other dad stuff to do anyway, but there will be plenty of times to do more things. But we will definitely be back tomorrow doing the caretaker. I'm not sure. Stay tuned. Which, hey, join the Discord, which is right there, popped up in chat. If you're not signed on to the Discord, make sure to do it, because then you'll get live updates, like if we're going to stream again or if we're not going to stream again, and talk to me on a daily basis. Pretty cool place to be. Join the Potato Army. It's the name of our Discord community, because of course everybody here loves spuds. At least I hope so. But